Everyone. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the best ways to suppress your appetite. So, if you guys are cutting weight, if you guys are dieting for a show, um, if you guys just want to lose weight, long term, generally, it is a healthier way to live. Um, it's just very good for you, to like regulate your weight. I've been regulating my weight for since I've started. I started off, I did get off track for a while, but I've been being very consistent in my training routine. So it's been going great. It's definitely a better way, a better lifestyle for me. I feel like if you guys this is more of extreme cutting, like if you're trying to diet to very low body fat levels, it's gonna be very very intricate and very detailed, because I know a lot of the times, like if you're watching a post on Instagram, or if you're watching like a video, a bodybuilder's video, there are like little bits of information there, but if you guys are interested in like how to like actually cut weight, I've definitely been studying how to do it, the best ways to do it, the tastiest way to do it, because if you're cutting weight and you're trying to get to like 7%, 6% even, it's gonna be very you're gonna have to be very disciplined, and you're gonna have to do a lot of things differently, if you're trying to cut weight, and you're trying to be satiated, you're trying to stay full, you don't want to be starving all the time, if you want to enjoy because when you're cutting weight, you do have to eat like vegetables a bit more. So, well, that's what I do, so I do eat vegetables. I think when I'm cutting very hard, I eat around 3 crates a day. Some crates are a pound, some crates are half a pound. So if you guys want to lose weight, definitely start there, increase your vegetable intake. It's gonna keep you satiated, it's gonna keep you full, and I know some of you guys may not have the time, to just chew on the vegetables. So it's not gonna be very, time. It's not gonna be beneficial for your time if you are strict on your time. If you don't have like a lot of time to eat, maybe you can skip like the increased vegetable intake. But if you guys do have the time, definitely increase your vegetable intake. If you guys don't mind, just chewing. If you guys have time for that, that will definitely help you out. I know personally, sometimes I don't have enough time to just chew on vegetables. Sometimes I'm just on the go, I have like 10 minutes to eat something and then I have to leave. So right now, currently in my life, I'm not eating around 3 crates a day right now, but I am sticking to my calories. My cardio is pretty high. I've actually built up my cardio, so I don't really sweat as much on an incline anymore, believe it or not. Do I burn the same amount of calories? Do I burn the amount of calories that the machine tells me? I'm not sure, but I've been staying at 140 pounds for, I don't know, it's been so long, like 5 months. I've been remaining at this weight. So yeah, definitely increase your vegetable intake. It's gonna keep you full. You may not like it. You might have to put like light dressing or light ranch on it. But if you guys are looking to lose weight and you guys have the time to sit down and just chew, if you guys are watching TV or something, or watching a show, or I don't know, doing anything really, you guys can increase your vegetable intake and just, slowly chow down on it, so that's a great way to lose weight, Also, I also drink water before each meal. So if you're gonna eat something, definitely chug like 8 ounces of water, or like a tall glass of water, a bottled water, sparkling water, you know. Try to have something that's 0 calories before your meal, you know. The best way that I've learned is to just grab a tall glass of water and chug it down, and then you eat your meal, you know. So it's gonna help with your satiety. You know, if you chug water before you eat something, it's gonna help you out, you know. You're gonna feel full quicker. You're probably not gonna eat as much if you're not even that hungry, but that's definitely a good way to you know, help with your appetite suppression. Is chugging a tall glass of water before each meal, or sparkling water, or anything really that has 0 calories. So that's a great way. I always do that. I make sure that I'm hydrated before my meal. If I'm not, you know, I'll just chug something down really quick. If you guys want to like pair the vegetables with the water, what I do is before every, like, once I have a cheat day, my cheat day is actually coming tomorrow. So once I do have a cheat day, I make sure to, you know, eat like 2 crates of vegetables before my cheat day, before my cheat meal. I'll eat 2 crates of like a pound and a half of vegetables, and then I'll chug water, and then I'll eat the meal, you know. So the reason why I do that is because I don't want to like blow up in weight, you know. Even though it is my cheat day, I make sure to just like chow down on vegetables and chug water before my meal, because it's gonna help with your satiety. A lot of the food that you order, or if you go to a restaurant, it's loaded in grease, loaded in calories. It's gonna blow up your weight. So if you don't want to gain weight, definitely try that out, you know. If you're gonna have a cheat meal, just do that, you know. It's gonna help you out so much. If you're primarily concerned with your body fat percentage, like I am, and how lean you look, how shredded you are, definitely try that out. Because if you just eat the meal, if you just eat like the high calorie restaurant or the meal that you ordered, you know, it's not gonna fill you up for very long, definitely. You're gonna end up consuming more than you should, which is never a good thing, you know. So if you are gonna eat a cheat meal, definitely eat like a pound and a half of vegetables beforehand. Chug some water, tall glass of water, and then eat your meal, because it's gonna fill you up quicker, you know, if you do that. You're already gonna have something in your stomach. You're not gonna like want to eat as much. Maybe you might not even finish your meal. You probably will, like I do, you know, just because it tastes good. But if you are looking to lose weight, definitely try that out, you know. That's probably the best tip that I can give you, is when you're enjoying a cheat meal, if you've been consistent for a while, you know how much 100, 200 calories can just throw you off. So because like if you don't do that, if you don't chug the water and eat the vegetables beforehand, you're gonna end up finishing your meal, and then you're gonna want something else, you know. So you're gonna want like a cookie after, or a piece of chocolate brownie. So definitely try that out. That is part of is a huge reason why I've been staying at 140 pounds actually for so long, is because I've developed this method and it's been working great for me, you know. So I don't mind. Like I said, it's pain and pleasure, you know. So if you just say, okay, I'm just gonna chow on the vegetables, I'll just get it out of the way, and I'll chug my water, and then I can enjoy my meal. So it's not like you're not gonna eat your burger and your fries, or your quesadillas, or your burrito, or your Mediterranean food cheat meal, or your seafood cheat meal, or anything, you know, really. So So definitely try that out, you know. I've lost a ton of weight doing that. I've been sticking to this weight for so long now, you know, like it's pretty much like the normal for me. I don't really fluctuate that much. I've put on muscle. I've put on muscle. Yeah, I put on muscle. I have lost a bunch of body fat. I definitely wouldn't be as maybe I'd have more muscle, but I definitely wouldn't be as fast or as nimble as I am if I didn't do that, you know. Maybe my mile time would go down a bit, my 20-miler time, my 15, and my marathon time. Maybe it wouldn't be as fast if I didn't do that, you know, because a lot of the cardiovascular exercise, how fast you are, depends. It kind of does depend on how light you are up to a certain point. You know, you don't want to be underfueled. You don't want to be starving on a run. You don't want to be starving when you're cycling. I mean, you can get through it, but you know, you're not gonna perform as well. So definitely up to a certain point, weight loss is beneficial towards your like your cardiovascular performance. So yeah, definitely try that out. Also, whenever I wake up, I make sure to have like a glass of water. It just helps you out, you know. It helps with your hunger levels, helps with everything, you know. I just have a tall glass of water, and then I do have coffee like about an hour into the day. It tastes very good, you know. Well, I'm just used to like black coffee and Splenda, or black coffee by itself. So I've definitely made changes, you know. So I'm just trying to stick to my habits right now. Do I want to lose more body fat? Yes, it's gonna take a bit more time, but I've been maintaining this weight for a while now, so I'm glad I can actually do this, and I'm glad that, you know, I'm glad that I can stick to this routine. So yeah, if you guys are trying to lose weight, those are like some very big tips. Also, increase your protein intake. That's pretty obvious, but you know what I have to do is I'm Hispanic, so I stopped eating like a lot of Hispanic food because it's not very high in protein. Yes, you can make like the higher protein versions, but I just don't do them for whatever reason. I know there's like a lot of stuff online, like the higher protein Mexican food. I just don't do that. I'd rather just eat like meat, fat-free cheese and stuff like that, you know. I just keep it pretty simple. So yeah, I don't a lot of the Hispanic food isn't high in protein, like if you make it like how it's supposed to be made, you know. But another great tip for you is your caffeine intake. I try to keep my caffeine intake around 350 to 420 milligrams a day. The safe dose for an adult is 500 milligrams. So if you want to go to 500, you can. I stay around 350 to 420. I do feel pretty tired throughout the day just because I'm not eating as much. I'm on a diet. My calories are where I keep them, and I try not to go over them, you know. So you will see me yawning pretty often. I just feel like kind of tired throughout the day. Like it's not like a huge tiredness to the point where it's detrimental, but I do yawn pretty often. I guess you can say I have lower energy levels, but I don't mind sacrificing my energy levels because I like doing this. So I've made compromises, and those are definitely some ways on how I lost body fat. So if you guys want to try those out, definitely try those out. I also recommend increasing your fruit intake. If you guys are eating like bananas, lots of nuts, just stuff like that's tasty. I know a lot of that stuff, it does taste very good, but it's not very good for you if you're trying to lose weight. So if you guys want to like actually cut weight, you might have to switch your fruit intake if you have a higher appetite. So if you guys like get hungry pretty often, if you guys have, I guess, better hunger signals. I know my hunger signals aren't, they're kind of out of whack, but that's besides the point. Definitely try eating like strawberries, watermelon, melon, cucumbers, celery, mixed greens, vegetables. I know those aren't fruit, but I'd say the best fruit for me is watermelon and strawberries, because they're super high in volume. You know, 500 grams of watermelon and strawberries are both 150 calories. So, you know, you get like a pretty big serving of watermelon and strawberries for 150 calories, you know. So it's definitely a good option to go with watermelon or strawberries. I've also switched up like a lot of the ingredients. Like I said in my previous video, I don't eat like, what do you call it? Like regular condiments. I don't eat out like I used to. I know, during the week, I've actually, I used to eat out a lot. Like, if it was a Monday and I was craving something, I would get it, but I don't really do that anymore. I don't mind not doing that. So that's also a good way to cut your calorie intake. It's just to stop eating out and to stop like eating frozen food, processed food, stuff like that, because they're super high in calories. You know, they're not high in protein at all. Even the frozen food that's higher in protein isn't as high in protein as it needs to be, you know, to make a difference. So that's a great way, you know, to just completely cut your calories like in half or 3/4, you know. Just stop eating, like, just stop ordering out as much, stop eating out as much, and it's gonna be good for your weight and your health. So personally, I used to love eating out, you know. I don't do that anymore. I don't do it anymore, but I used to love eating out a lot, you know. I used to love going to Chick-fil-A. I used to love going to McDonald's in the morning. I used to love going to, like, I don't know, just random restaurants, you know, like, maybe not restaurants, you know. I was definitely a fan of fast food. I love McDonald's. I used to love McDonald's. I used to love just eating a bunch of stuff, you know, like a bunch of junk food. Hot Cheetos, Pizza Hut. I was a huge fan of Pizza Hut. I still am. I just don't eat it anymore. Yeah, I used to just pretty much grab whatever I wanted. I've definitely stopped doing that. You know, I started reading the labels on the food items. That's a great way to keep yourself informed, to keep yourself like, you know, in the know about stuff. You know, like because a lot of the stuff in the grocery stores as well, super high in calories, super high in fat and sugar. But if you know what to choose, if you read the labels a bit, you can see like the stuff that's high in protein, that's high in fiber, that will keep you satiated. So definitely try that out, you know, like, it's another great way, like, to keep yourself informed, is to read up on the labels, you know. You don't want to just pick anything from the store and it's gonna blow you up in weight, you know. So another great way I've found is to find like the diet alternatives, powdered peanut butter, sugar-free stuff, you know, stuff like that. I'll keep this short because you guys probably know already if you watched my last video, but I just use like the diet versions of stuff. So try that out. Try it out, you know, because regular soda is not good for you, you know. If you're drinking regular soda, if you're drinking regular beverages, you're never gonna get to a low body fat percentage. So that's another drastic change that I've made, is stop drinking the regular beverages. The only beverage I drink pretty much now is orange juice, because I love orange juice. Like I said, it's my favorite. That's pretty much the only beverage besides protein shakes that I drink now that has calories in it. So try it out if you guys are interested. If you guys are willing to make that compromise for your physique, then try it out, you know. So so yeah, like I said, like, you have to have something in you before you eat something. So it's got to be water, you know. Let me think for a bit. If you guys like ham, try ham. Meat sources, you will have to give up like just mindless eating, mindless drinking. If you guys are into alcohol, if you guys are into marijuana, it's not gonna help you at all. It's gonna blow up your appetite, you know. It's gonna make you ravenous. I know a lot of young people doing drugs and, you know, just eating mindlessly and you know, I mean, it tastes good, you know. I know, you know, I know what it's like, you know, when you just want, like, I don't know, something greasy or something like that tastes super good, you know, like, and when you're on drugs, you know, it tastes even better. But that's a good way to like blow up in weight, you know. You definitely don't want to smoke weed and then have the munchies and then your friends tell you, let's go grab something to eat, and then you're gonna pig out and eat the whole menu because you're high. So definitely that's not what you want to do if you're trying to get to a lower body fat percentage. Yeah, so I don't recommend doing that at all. You know, it's just my personal preference. It's up to you. If you're prioritizing your body fat and your physique, then, you know, try to stay away from that stuff. So so yeah, cutting alcohol out. If you drink alcohol, it's gonna keep you lean. You know, 100 calories, 120 calories in like 240 milliliters, I think. I don't know. I've never drinking alcohol, but that might be correct. But like I said, just cutting alcohol out of your life, it's gonna help you lose weight. You know, you might lose like 15 pounds, 20 pounds, 10 pounds, depending on how much of a drinker you are. because alcohol has liquid calories. It doesn't matter if your calories are coming from liquid or food, or like if you're just eating sugar, or if you're just, you know, drinking olive oil. It doesn't matter where your calories come from. The only thing at the end of the day that matters is your total calorie intake. So if you're on a 5,000 calorie diet and you just want to drink olive oil, then maybe you're just gonna have like half the bottle. But you know, that's how it works. It doesn't matter if it's liquid or if it's solid. So alcohol is super detrimental towards your body fat percentage. I will never drink alcohol, like I said. So try it out if you guys are interested. If you guys want to get into shape, leaner body fat, maintain a leaner body fat. You don't have to like completely cut it out of your life, but maybe you can just have like 1 or 2 drinks instead of like a 6-pack or like a 12-pack, you know, if you're an alcoholic. As for marijuana, I'm not too sure, you know. I know a lot of the younger people are smoking marijuana and, you know, eating junk food, which is cool, you know, but that's definitely going to increase your appetite as well. So if you're trying to like maintain a lower body fat percentage like I am, it's not going to be good for you, because you're going to be hungry. Like it's going to make you hungrier. So definitely stay away from that. If you can control your appetite while you're on it, then, you know, that's fine, more power to you. But I try to stay away from that at all times. So it's just my preference. As for like, I don't know, like I've created like a sort of a balance, you know, so I don't completely deprive myself. That's why I'm still sane. That's why I'm still like training. That's why I'm still dieting. That's why I'm still able to continue. Because I have like, you know, cheat days. So it's definitely been a great quality of life change, you know. So I do still enjoy cookies. I enjoy brownies. I enjoy pizza. I enjoy like a whole bunch of stuff, you know. I just don't eat them as much as I used to. I'm proud to say that, you know, because I don't want to be overweight, like I said. It comes with a lot of issues, health issues, a lot of problems. So yeah. So I'm trying to think of more ways, you know, what I do in a day. That's pretty much what I do in a day, like to cut weight, you know. Like if right now I'm just trying to cut weight. I'm just trying to stay at the leanest body fat percentage I can. So chugging water, black coffee, no liquid intake, no calorie intake from liquids, no appetite increasing drugs, increased vegetable intake, increased fruit intake, high fiber, high protein, water. If you guys like Mio, try Mio out. If you guys are tired of water, Mio has like 0 calories, so you guys can try it out. Yeah, there are just so many ways, you know, to keep the weight off. I also recommend like getting good at cardiovascular exercise. I know I've said this before, but it's gonna help you burn calories. If you pair it with the black coffee, you're gonna be like burning a crap ton of calories, because it just helps you go further, go longer, burn more calories. So try it out. Also, there are like little tips and tricks, like obscure stuff. Like if you guys are like hungry, like really hungry on a diet and trying to stave off your hunger, You can eat stuff like cucumbers, pickles, sugar-free Jello. You can chew on gum, stuff like that, you know. I am like selling training plans and dieting plans. I am very informed about this. So if you guys are passionate about this and you guys are like enthusiastic about losing weight and like becoming more confident, becoming like just feeling better about yourself, how you look, how you see yourself, how you look at yourself in the mirror, if you want to be proud of your physique, if you want to be like just feel accomplished, definitely send me a message on Instagram. My Instagram is luis.hearn9. Give this video a like, subscribe. I post fitness content. I post like ways to lose weight. Like I said, I'm selling training and dieting plans. I post my physique, stuff like that. So definitely give me a follow if you guys are like into that. I'm very passionate about this and I've learned a lot, you know. So like I said, another great way is to, you know, just eat sugar-free Jello, chew on gum, cucumbers, pickles, low calorie stuff, you know. So I think there's also like frozen sorbets. So definitely just send me a message, you know, on my Instagram. Again, it's luis.hearn9. I know like a lot about this stuff. Yeah, that's another great way. Like if you're feeling hungry, if you're trying to stave off for a couple hours, those are some great tips. So another great way I would say is I don't know, just like stay focused, you know. Like if you guys want to journal, if you guys have tried journaling or writing, that's another great way to stay focused, to keep you focused, keep your mind clear. That's a smaller tip, but maybe try it out. Also, I know changing your habits takes time. You don't have to do this all at once, you know. Like you can start small. You can start with like substituting one thing. Like if you usually eat like regular ketchup, you can swap it out for sugar-free ketchup. If you usually eat, if you usually go to fast food spot, maybe one day of the week you don't go and you make yourself a breakfast at home, or a lunch or a dinner or whatever it is. So try it out, give it a shot, because I know I don't do that stuff anymore. You know, I don't go to Coffee Bean, I don't go to Starbucks, I don't go to McDonald's in the morning for lunch, for dinner. I've just stopped doing that. I'm more focused on my physique and my body fat percentage. So try it out. Let me know what you guys think. So yeah, that's usually what I do. Definitely try chewing gum, because chewing gum is gonna keep your mouth occupied. I know, like, if I'm just waiting around and I don't have anything to do, I'll just take out a stick of gum and just chew on it, because, I don't know, it's just something extra to do. So, try it out. You're definitely not going to want to eat anything. Or you might, you know, it depends on how motivated you are. But when I'm chewing gum, and if I see food, I'm not going to grab the food and eat it, you know, because I already have gum in my mouth. So, yeah. Also, maybe stay away from, like a lot of the restaurants and stuff. If you go out a lot, I know I don't go out a lot, but if you guys are like trying to lose weight, it's definitely not a good idea to just roam around, you know, like your favorite restaurant or like something that smells delicious. So maybe try that out, you know. So that's what I'm doing. And it just takes a while, you know. Like if you like eating a bunch of junk, it's gonna take a while, but you're gonna be able to do it. So if you really want to. So it definitely is going to take a while, you know, like I said. I started off struggling and trying to just, you know, change my habits. It didn't take me as long because I was always into this, so it took me like a year. It didn't take me very long because I've already done this, so I'm just getting back to where I used to be. Anyways, like I said, if you you got to start off small. I know it might be harder for you. For some people, it might be easier for you. If you guys are like just barely starting off, you might not be as knowledgeable about it. You might know all the ins and outs, the tips and tricks, like I do, but you know, like I said, you kind of have to start like one habit at a time. I think the first thing I definitely like changed very fast, I guess you could say, but I've always been like into this, like I said, so it wasn't as hard for me to change because I already knew what to do. So I just stopped drinking, like I just decreased my liquid calorie intake very like I did it kind of fast, you know, but it's because, like I said, I already knew what to do. So I just stopped drinking liquid calories, stopped eating out, stopped like ordering food all the time, stopped being so sedentary. Might take you a bit longer, it might take you like a week, but that's how I did it. So and try swapping out, like I said, you don't have to compromise everything. You can try like the higher protein cereals, higher protein pizzas, the higher protein recipes that you see all online. Yeah, you can just search around a bit. So that's how I did it. Yeah, that's a great way to lose weight. So those are just like a couple of tips for you guys. If you're like waiting around for your next meal, just maybe just try to stay occupied, you know, like play a video game or play an instrument or watch TV or, you know, do something, you know, just to occupy your mind for a bit. So that's another great way to just keep yourself occupied, you know, because if you're always thinking about your next meal, that's probably not like the best way to, it's probably not the best way to spend your time, you know, thinking about your next meal. But try to keep yourself occupied, chew gum in between meals, and keep your mind distracted, you know, like it'll help you out big time, you know. I know I'm waiting for my next meal right now, but I don't really mind as much, you know, because I'm making this video and I'm telling you guys like how to cut weight, how to keep it off, the best tips and tricks that I've found. This is on a drastic cut, by the way, so you do have to kind of just repeat these habits. You can't really stray from them, because if you do, you're gonna gain all the weight back. So it's definitely like sort of a walking on a line. But for me, it's not as hard anymore. You know, I've grown accustomed to it. I can just do this pretty easily now. So it depends on how dedicated and how motivated you are to do it. So if you have different life preferences, if you are busy, if you are working somewhere, maybe try to, you know, just start one day at a time, like I said. it might be very hard for you. You know, it depends on where you are in your fitness journey. I know some people are just used to eating junk food and frozen food and not caring about their diet. Some people might struggle with their habits, you know. I know a lot of people close to me do struggle with their habits. It's just some of that stuff is ingrained into us, but you can change them if you want to, you know. So definitely try those tips and tricks out. I'm trying to think of more tricks. That's usually what I do in a day, you know. Like I said, the water, vegetables before each meal. Before a cheat meal, I'll have water and vegetables. Before a meal, I'll just have water, you know. If I'm on my diet, I'll just chug water. I don't have to eat like a crate of vegetables before every meal while I'm dieting, you know. If I am having a cheat meal, like I said, I'll have the vegetables and the water. Those are the best ways I've found to blunt your appetite. So try them out if you guys are interested. I know there are like appetite suppressing drugs. I don't use them. I did get shredded a couple times. You don't have to use appetite suppressing drugs, you know. They help. They definitely help. I think some of them even like just completely rid of your appetite. So they do help. I have never used appetite suppressing drugs. I probably never will. I think Ritalin or Adderall, one of those might just completely get rid of your appetite, but I don't use those. I know Hydroxycut could help you lose some more weight, but if you guys aren't against drugs, you guys can try those out as well. I don't use them personally, but yeah, those are definitely the best ways I've found to blunt your appetite and to, you know, get to a lean body fat percentage. You know, that's what I'm trying to do, you know. I'm not concerned with like my performance, you know. If I have to sacrifice my performance, my athletic performance for a lower body fat percentage, then I will, you know. So yeah, if you guys are trying to blunt your appetite, try those tips and tricks out. If you guys like the video, give it a like, subscribe, follow me on my Instagram. Again, it's luis.hearn9. If you guys have me on Snapchat, selling training plans, dieting plans, little bits of information that I've acquired throughout the years. I've been doing this for a while, so send me a message, send me a direct message on Instagram if you guys are curious, because I want to help you guys, you know. I want to help you guys lose weight, get into shape, just, you know, have better physiques and live healthier lifestyles. So send me a message and give this video a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed. Bye.